Welcome to the episode 26 of the podcast From Stress to Success Blueprint with your host, Lolita Guarin. And in the previous episode, I started a new series about why short time stress is good for you. I know it's surprising, isn't it? But that's how our bodies adjusted to survive. So it has to use for something. And I always say, no matter what situation you're in, it always serves you somehow. When you look from a bigger perspective, everything is serving you somehow. Nothing is just random, right? Universe works in mysterious ways. Everything is orchestrated and is useful in some way. So hey, that stress for you is also useful too. So today I want to talk about how short-term stress impacting your immune system. Now, if we're talking about long-term stress, that's obviously is ruining your immune system because you cannot just continuously doing something over and over and over because your body is just gonna burn out and start hurting and you get some sort of disease and you're gonna die. So here's the beginning. So imagine that you are living very happy life, only few stressors there. Let's just start. That's where you start from zero. And then let's say something happens in your environment that is stressful for you. Because your body is gearing up for fight or flight, you will have this energy boost, right? You're like, oh my gosh, I need to defend myself. So immune system already knows that it needs to be prepared. If you're gonna fight or flight, obviously your body will have an impact, physical impact. So your immune system already preparing all the soldiers, so to speak, in your body to prepare all those wounds that will be inflicted, all of those broken bones and blood shed and fight infections and all of this that's going to come out to prevent you from really dying, which totally makes sense to me now. Why I remember I would used to work on the projects and I'm maybe it could be a week or even a month, um and I will be fine. I will be fine while I'm there. As soon the project is over, I get sick. I get a cold, a flu, or it's just high fever, and I have no idea what's happening. But then I'm like wiped out. I'm like, I am sick. This is it. And I want to ask you, did that ever happen to you? Like you were working on something and you were just carrying through this, or it could be not necessarily work. It could be a stressful situation that has to do with your a family. Let's say your child was sick, or let's say you were going through divorce, or you were moving cities. Many times, I think we come back from vacations as well sick. Um, it kind of sounds funny, like when you were going on vacation, you're supposed to be like, you know, not sick in vacation, especially when you come back. Of course, you pick up all the germs and all the stuff. But this is when you start unwinding. So when you start unwinding, the system says, okay, cool. So we can handle this now. We're not in any hurry anymore. We don't need to fight or flight. We can slow down, and this is we're gonna turn off. And that's how you get sick. Okay. So remember how I was telling you you start from zero. So then you get like some stressor and then you stress out a little bit and your immune system helps you to heal your wounds and then you go back to your normal. That's great. That's like this is how it's supposed to be because your body can handle only that much stress, right? Like, okay, I repair myself, now I'm gonna go back to neutral. But what happens with the long-term stress, when you continuously in the situation that's stressing you out, you burn out more because your body is on a constant repair. It's like, I have to keep on repairing myself. I mean, I cannot go on with this forever. You can't. That's why it's very important to take care of your stress and take rest, take breaks, and all of the stuff that I was already talking in the previous episodes. I'll be continue talking, but today's episode is not about that. So, and your immune system overworks when you continuously having different even stressors, but impacting your physical body stressors, your mental body stressors, and that's how you get illness. But if you grew up in the environment where you constantly stressing out, What happened to me? Your normal, that zero thing, is not zero. It's like, let's say 10. So you're already at the 10. So when something is happening to you that's piling on more stress, your body cannot handle it. And you will get more stressed out and sick, that you can manifest an illness in your body faster than somebody who would be at the normal zero and then stressing out here and there. So I'm inviting now to think, what are the stressors in your life that really impacting your immune system? And pay attention. How often do you get sick? Are there any things that you can see the pattern, like, oh my gosh, I just want to see my in-laws and in 2 weeks I'm already sick? What are stressing you out? And it could be that stress is not necessarily in your body physically, that you can say, oh my gosh, I'm feeling tired because I didn't have enough sleep. But maybe there's some emotional stress, that's really happening inside your head that is not really seen. It's like, you're not tired, like, I'm sleeping well and I'm hydrating. Why am I so constantly always sick? Because the immune system is overworking, and you may be in a situation that you don't even think it's stressful, because to you it's normal, and actually you're just being emotionally abused. So I know that's like a different another episode about that, but identify your stressors. When is it you really getting sick? I mean, I'm saying, pay attention when you get sick, and that's how you can see what were the stressors. I mean, can help you with that. I'm not saying that this is it. This is why it's happening, but it can help you to recognize the patterns. So have a little diary and write it down when you get sick, and see what happened actually before then, a month or two, or whatever time, and what you really changed in your life. Any change, also like moving, changing job, changing relationships, also will impact your immune system, because for you that's still fighting, um or changing. That's stressful. Okay. And tomorrow I will be talking about the next short-term stressor that can contribute to your well-being. I will be talking about oxytocin. I know, stress and oxytocin, but hear me out. So I hope to see you tomorrow.